So I've been in this business for over 12 months now, and I've sold over $500,000 worth of final expense premiums. And I just want to share with you, I'm reflecting on this drive here, the lessons that I've learned, some of the rock bottom moments that I've had in this business. And I want to share with you kind of how I've been able to, I guess, get through those struggles, and just share with you a video of something that I wish, or advice that I wish I'd seen when I was in those moments. And ultimately, I want to show you what's worked for me, the systems and things that I've seen have such an impact on my business, and now just document where I'm at in the growth journey of teaching people. I started this business in June of last year. I was working a full-time job, and I remember when I had that first premium, I sold a his and hers policy. It was a Maricopa policy with an AIG policy, and I was told, hey, that was like $4,000 worth of commissions. I just made $4,000 in one phone call. I thought my life changed, but I actually saw that my life got a lot worse, and I want to share with you the things that people don't realize that they go through to win in this business. And also, I want to share with you some of the lessons that I've learned, some of the biggest lessons that's helped me sell hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of final expense in my own personal production, and also as I'm growing an agency. I want to be honest with you, I don't have $500,000 of cash that I've made from that business. I've invested a lot, I've lost a lot, and there's one skill that I've learned that's helped me in this business I want to start with first, and that was exactly what I just shared with you. Complete radical transparency. What has allowed me to grow on YouTube, which has allowed me to build a team, which has allowed me to allow people to trust in me, is that I'm honest. I've learned in this space, the first 3, 4, 5 months, is that I was lying to myself. People around me were lying to me, and I was just tired of being in that lie. And the moment that I realized that I wanted to actually become successful to prove that this industry worked was the moment that my life actually started to change. I was tired of the fake numbers. I was tired of the fake beliefs, the fake lies. And the one thing I did is I started to document my journey. And what I want to share with you is one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is that some people just have it and some people don't have it. And I've had people that reach out to me every day. I've interviewed hundreds of people in this last 12-month period in this business. And there's a way that I can identify. Some people just come in with, fake beliefs or these delusional thoughts, have never sold final expense, have never sold anything before, and they think they're going to make $400,000. And I'm the one that's telling them, hey, that this is not going to be the case for you. Like, listen to the way you speak to me. You have no, conviction. You have no love for people, and you think you're just going to have this expectation to make hundreds of thousands of dollars in this industry. And I want to share with you the lesson that I've learned is that this industry is filled, with people that just have some type of motivation to make money off of you. Whether it's a YouTube channel guy who wants to sell you a course, or if it's someone who, brings you to the agency that promises you the best opportunity. Those lies in the industry, I wish I would have seen. I hopped around, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars testing, running ads, running courses, having personal marketing done, having someone spend $7,000 for a personal course, trying to go out and fly and learn, going to seminars, and I spent all my money in the first 12 months learning this business. Second thing, unlock, is this business is not like a get-rich-quick scheme. I'll share this with you quite often. Like, I've invested, I've tried every lead source, and thankfully enough, I had enough goodwill and good luck to meet my business partner who was smarter than me, who built systems in his business that I've adopted through his business and has allowed me to unlock and sell hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I share this with you because I was at a point in my business, being really, really vulnerable, where I was like, dude, like, I'm doing it. I don't know if I want to put people through hell. I'm making money, but I don't think most people can do it. I don't feel like I can ethically do this. The moral compass in this business was so off. The moral compass of everyone in this business I've seen is trying to make money because they're so desperate. They're trying to claw their way. They're going to say things. You're going to do things. You're going to do things that are going to question your own ethical abilities. In the moment that I was feeling weird at my first time, I was like, damn, I can't even sleep at night. I'm supposed to be helping people, and I can't even sleep comfortably at night. If you are feeling like that, there is a big issue. And I think subconsciously, you know, if you are doing things right or if you're doing things wrong. And there was a point in my business where I just knew I was supposed to be serving people, but I felt like I was just chasing commissions and I wasn't helping people. Rock bottom moment. I actually got in touch with Alex Hormozy. He offered me an interview at one point when I was doing pretty well in my business, where he wanted me to work with one of his sales guys. I interviewed with a few other solar teams, and I was like, dude, what are my next steps? What are my next steps? Even though I was producing, I didn't have enough conviction in my business because I didn't have the right leader. I didn't have the right systems. I didn't have the right product knowledge. I didn't have the right skill set to want to go ahead and recruit people. And now in the 12 months, I went from selling hundreds of thousands of dollars to flipping my skill set to training and building an agency. When this has been one of the hardest things, Peter, that you're going through right now. This is one of the biggest challenges that you have to go through. When I was speaking with Layla Hormozio in her live, she said, you need to distract yourself from sales. You've built your identity on sales, but you're here to build a business, not build yourself up. And I think over these past 12 months, I've gotten so confident. You'll get so honed in on one skill, but you need to find ways inside of your business, inside of your personal production, to build leverage. And that's where I'm at in my life. And I'm trying to build this leverage in this business, and I'm trying to change lives. I'm trying to help people, but it takes a correction of my own identity. And I think that's one of the things that I'm struggling with. Another thing that I want to share with you is product knowledge. I think what people don't realize, one of the biggest things that cost me thousands of dollars, actually hundreds of thousands of dollars. I went through my book of business at Mutual. I went through my book of business at Aetna. And I'm like, damn, I don't even remember selling these people. These people fell off. What the heck's going on? One of the most important things that I started to do, and one of the things that I started to do that changed my business, that is important, when I've sold hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of premiums, that is costing people thousands of dollars every day that I'm meeting with, is not creating a reliable resource, a reliable system where they can actually track their business. They're letting their business come in, they're letting business go out. And I saw this, I'm like, damn, I still have this person from June on the books. Side note here, I had a belief when I first got started in this business where it's like a turnover. People don't make their payments. People don't, they're not going to be policy owners. I make the commission and everything's a chargeback. Everything's a chargeback. This discouraged me very, very heavily in the first 3 to 4 months. I was getting beat up. Every day I would log into my computer, and I'll tell you what, I had this sinking feeling in my heart. I'm like, hell no, what's going on? I don't even want to do it. I would literally click on the, get results button basically, or like go button, and I just couldn't do it. My heart, because I knew a $2,000 Americo, $3,000 Aetna. What is going on, Peter? What is going on? This sunk me. This almost was the turning point in my business. But luckily, I was able to find a way. And I want to encourage you that this business can be amazing if you sell the right products, if you sell it the right way, if you have the systems that actually retain and keep the client on the books, that you love your clients and you're not selling bad business. And I sold bad business for so many months because my leader in Upline had these leaderboard charts where, the more leaderboards that you sell, the more that you actually sold, the more successful it looked to the team and the more ego hits that I got to myself. And that was so wrong. So I want to share with you guys that these clients will stick if you sell it the right way. Secondly, I want to share with you, very, very important, is products. I think right now what has changed my business and what has allowed me to actually have some success selling final expenses, not only have I believed in the product, but I've always positioned and always wanted to put people in the best position product-wise. I know it's all final expense. I know people say it's all just the same product, sell on value, it doesn't matter. No, value is important, but product is better. I've sold people 2-year waiting period products, but I went back after just feeling bad about myself. I'm like, dude, I can't put them in a 2-year waiting period. This is not how I want to do my business. And when I go ahead and change their policy, they're not going anywhere. I was stuck in an IMO where there were certain health conditions and things like that, and they're like, hey, just sell the policy, put them in a position, just get them a policy, it doesn't matter. And people might think, I made this mistake. I made my mistake of scattering my business through like 6 or 7, 8 carriers at first. Man, I couldn't keep track of my chargebacks. Times were tough. I'm like, yo, where is my business? What's going on here? I feel lost. But the moment that I started just serving people and finding the best product based off their health conditions was the minute and the moment in my business where I realized I started actually making some more money. It's weird. Sandra, she's with me because she has COPD and she's still been on the books for 6 months. John over here has, on this heart medication, Carvedilol, and I got him day 1 coverage. And I think one of the biggest unlocks in my business was genuinely just putting people in the best positions, genuinely caring about the people, knowing the products, knowing the underwriting, knowing that I'm putting them in a good position. And one of the biggest mistakes that I made was I treated these people like numbers. I got them in and I didn't hear from them, or I didn't care about them. I'm like praying every week. Oh, John canceled. No, John canceled because you haven't reached out to him. You put him with an over-expensive product. You put him, he's on a direct express card. He's a limited income, and you're told to put him in this position because that's what's going to pay the highest comp. I did that my first 3 weeks, and I'm able to own up to that, and I made that mistake. And I shared with you guys this video And I share with you guys just the lessons and things that I've gone through, because I've seen the breakthrough. I've seen over hundreds of thousands of dollars deposited in my bank account that I share in videos, real numbers of what can be done in this industry. And I don't just share with you guys the fake stuff. I always want to keep it real. But a lesson to myself is that if someone ahead of me, when Layla Hormozi is way, way ahead of me, and I'm in a position where I'm like, damn, she says stop selling, start building a business. Why the heck am I calling leads? And I feel the same way when I give you guys the advice. Think about this as taking these lessons, running with them. And the last thing I want to share with you is setting real expectations in this business. I don't think you have had someone like me, and I think this is maybe why I've had the growth, is through the radical transparency and being really honest, because I genuinely care about you guys and I want to help create a real reality for you. Is that a lot of people just create false expectations. People will come to me, oh, I'm going to keep building my business, you know, I'd love to work with you one day, but I'm going to keep doing it. I haven't made more than $3,000, but I've been doing this for 8 months, and things are going to change. Well, what's going to change? If you don't change your habits, if you don't change your skill set, if you don't change your behaviors, if you don't change the process that you have in place, if you don't change your systems, if you don't change your marketing, if you don't change what you're doing in your business, implementing live transfers, implementing new systems, tracking sheets, if you're not doing that, then nothing's going to change. And some people just get so wrapped into these fake beliefs where they see the numbers or the AP. Guys, I wish I could tell you that I've talked to these people. I know the people that are posting these videos trying to recruit you, they have something to sell you, and I can guarantee in their bank account, you'd be pretty damn surprised of how much they've actually made selling life insurance rather than actually selling people courses or getting them into the team or selling them a product. This business is super shady. I hate to tell you, super shady, unethical. People have a bad heart. People want to just screw people over. Oh, it's not the agent's fault. It's not my fault, it's the agent's fault. It's always someone else's fault. But you as the leader, you as someone who has a heart of service, needs to serve people and take accountability. So when my team member fails, or if I don't make money, I'm the one to blame. It's not the product. It's not the insurance company. It's that I'm not good. Right now, everyone around you has the similar resources, the same similar lead sources probably, the same different carriers that they use, the same phone that they can pick up, the same, text message that can go out to clients. But the leverage opportunity, the ability to drive results is you. And at the end of the day, this business is built on your skill set, your ability. And I knew when I got into this business, it was hard, but I knew it was hard for good. That if I could pull through, that if I could find a way, that I could endure the next 12 months, that I can break through in this business. I'm just documenting my journey. I don't know if this is legal because I'm driving, but guys, I just care about you so much. I want you to win, and this is the lessons and things that I've gone through. The truth, the bullshit, the honesty, the lies, the losses, the hard times, man. I sold one policy this week. Let's be real. I sold one policy this week, but my team hit their goal. My team won. This is the weirdest I've ever been through. I'm not here now. I'm making a transition of not building a business for myself, but building a best opportunity for my team and acquiring a new skill set. Every day, every month, we want to keep stacking our skills. We want to keep leveling up. And I think the greatest reflection of that is how much money am I making, Peter? That's how good I am in this marketplace. And how many lives am I changing? So that's kind of where I'm at right now. The systems and processes that Mike has developed for you, Pete, have been unsustainable. We're gonna build a badass business. We're gonna help a lot of people, but I just, you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of myself of what I've gone through these past few months, what I've done, and the people that I've helped, and those rock bottom moments of, everyone doubting me, wanting to give up, wanting to quit, wanting to figure through chargebacks, those terrible moments that I've pushed through, guys. This is a great business for you, and I just want to be honest with you. And there's this frame that, Alex Hormozi said, and it's just really important, is that it's like the frame of the veteran that's really changed my life in this business. It's like, imagine if you expected to wake up every day and you had a chargeback. Imagine if you expected every day that your client canceled. Imagine if you expected that, one of your team members quits. Or imagine if you expected every day that, your marketing system's down. Imagine every day if that's what happened. And every day I went into these work days like, damn, another day is gonna be tough. What went wrong? I'm like, cool, that went wrong. No worries, let's fix it. The one thing that did save me, being really, really honest, through the hell and through the heartaches and through the scare and through the investing and losing and through the pain, is just the sales. That one level skill of sales. You give me any lead, you give me any marketing funnel, you give me any 3-month-old lead. Just give me a script, give me my script, and I'll sell anybody. And that's what kept me alive. And that's the only thing that could keep me alive, because I know if I went anywhere in this marketplace, I don't care if I'm selling mortgage protection or selling cancer protection to a 2-year-old baby. I don't know if that's morbid, but I could sell it to anyone. And I think that confidence, that reassurance, that allowed me to sleep better at night, knowing that I had the skills, that I had the grit, that I had the actual ability to be liked by people, that people wanted to talk to me, that people wanted to hear from me, that I became the person that was like, damn, this insurance agent's not like everyone else. And if you can become that person, it doesn't matter what product you sell. If you can do it at a profit, you'll make money. That's the second challenge. But can you actually just learn the game of sales in this industry? And you can learn sales when you can actually go ahead and develop the sales, Peter. Then you level up, then you go ahead and now I'm in the journey of teaching others how to sell. And I just want to share with you guys my journey, the ups, the downs, the roller coasters, to provide you real value. I've really nothing to sell you. There's no courses. If you know, I don't even want you on my team. Truthfully, I do want to help people if that's the route, but I just want you to share with you my journey. I want to be that YouTube channel, Peter, who leads with 1,000% sincerity, 100% honesty, that is actually doing it right, and it has ethics in the content and being real. It just everyone has this motivation or alter ego or alter motive, and I don't want you guys to feel like that. Be the guy of a heart of service. Be the man who can be honored. Be the guy who can be on stage one day, because you'll be on stage one day where you can be like, damn, he did it right. He helped me. He changed my life, and you know, I owe him. Give so much that nobody. That you have the leverage, that you want to do this. And guys, I love you. I wish I could look you in the eyes right now and tell you that I want you to win so bad. There's just a few things that I've gone through that I hope can help give you guys the motivation and courage to get going in this business, but also have the understanding and the humility and the self-belief or the self-knowledge, knowing, hey man, like maybe life insurance isn't from me. Everyone around me, you know, isn't making money. I have been doing this for a few months. Like, I got a family to feed. Like, I can't even make a sale. I haven't made a sale in 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 months, but I'm gonna keep going. Sometimes we need to check ourselves and really evaluate our skills. I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here to share with you my journey. And if I knew, you know, after 2 weeks of not making sales, that I was like, dude, this is a bunch of baloney, but I've had the sales experience. I had the conversations. I just didn't have the product knowledge. If you have the sales ability, you have the product knowledge, you have the underwriting ability, you have the, you know, you have the heart of service, you have the lead system, you have a, you know, recruiting system, not recruiting, a system to actually nurture your leads, and you have these core values that you need all these resources. But everyone has the resources. It's a matter of how well can you find these resources, allocate those resources, and use them in your business to make this work. This business will work if you can make it work. I love you guys. I hope this helped you win, and thanks for listening. That was my past 12 months.